There are moments in your life where you're going to start to feel tired. You're going to start to feel overwhelmed. You're going to start to feel like this is your last straw and that you want to give up. But that is an indicator that you can't do it alone. You don't have enough capacity. You don't have enough strength. You don't have enough will to be able to make it in this life alone. And those are the moments that you have to rely on God to give you the strength to make it through. That's why God said, I will give you strength, because there is a guarantee that you are going to be weak. There's a guarantee that there's going to be moments when you want to give up because you don't have enough capacity to fight some of the warfare that the enemy throws at you. So that's why God said, I will give you strength. So the fact that you're tired, the fact that you feel like you're about to explode with all the warfare is just a sign that you need to rely on God more. It's a sign that you cannot do this life alone. It's a reminder that you need God every step of the way, because when you try to do life without God, that's when the worry comes. That's when the heaviness of your problems come. That's when the circumstances feel like it's overtaking you and it's overwhelming you. It's because you are trying to do this thing alone, and you can't do it alone. God created you to rely on Him. You don't have all the power He has. You don't have all the strength He has. He created you to rely on Him. So in those moments when you feel frustrated, in those moments where the problems are getting so heavy, you better turn to God and rely on Him, because you don't have enough power to make it through, but God does. You don't have enough will to get back up, but God does. You don't have enough strength to pull yourself through, but God does. So remind yourself that when you start to feel overwhelmed by your problems or start to feel overwhelmed by your life, it's because it's an indicator that you need to start relying on God for your strength, because you can't do it alone. Your life has showed you thus far you can't make it alone, because there's some things that you go through that it hits you so hard you don't even want to get back up. You don't want to even fight another day. But then you remind yourself that you have God with you. You remind yourself that if you just surrender, God will be able to overtake your problems. He'll be able to help you pull through your problems. Because remember, in order to get a new house, you have to go through a demolition process. There has to be a breaking process. There has to be a process where things are swiped away, the old, so God can give you the new.